turn me up in my headphones. Yeah. No role models or rappers they could look up to. Cash inside of a duffel, the bag they placed it above me. Arrested by these thoughts, my lyrics grab when they cuff you. With rap we made a sport, they throw flags when they rush you. They don't love you. For every bad hand, keep it shuffled. Your man a loose cannon, keep a shovel. I took my life for granted, but I came out of that rubble. Even with a rocky landing, I made it without a scuffle. Can you hear when the guns blow? When the shots fall, when the smoke clears, who should I fear but God? I wipe the tears from their eyes, building a bridge through the fire, hoping they can cross over, homie. I fear for their lives. It's deep in the music when you hold an influence, you made them do it. Came with suicidal thoughts and attempts, and I prayed them through it. They could build a hate for music, but we block evolution, embrace the newest. God will study your music to make you prove it.
Drowned in my tears, but I float away. I got a couple kids, they my proteges, and they will give their soul to the streets. The power that you hold when you sleep. If I drown in my tears, will I float away? I got a couple kids, they are proteges, and they will give their souls to the streets. You don't know the power that you hold when you sleep.
Yeah.
Not gonna hold you guys too long, but it is championship weekend, man. Are you guys excited for this weekend that's coming up? Shout out, of course. Well, let me say this. Of course, we're Flag Football League here in Anderson. We play in Anderson. We have players from the upstate. We pride ourselves on being the most competitive league in the area, man. We really try to continue to grow our league so that we can make it that way. This year is truly showing that, man, it's highly competitive. We don't have an undefeated team going into the playoffs. And then this is the first time. It's the first time in Phenom flag history to where we don't have an undefeated team, man. When we do this podcast, we try to do it once a week. We just try to chop it up really quick about what's to come. So we're gonna dive in, man. Just talking about Sunday's game, championship weekend. This episode is called Contenders and Pretenders. So we want to just talk about who do we think are going to be the contenders who really are in the playoffs. They're serious and they're going for this trophy. They're going for the bragging rights. And then who do you think are the pretenders, man? The ones that, they're just not who they may think they are just yet. Let me see who's in the chat. Just drop your names, man, so I can see who's in the chat. See who's tuned in. Once again, I'm not going to be on here too long today. It's Saturday. I know the Alabama game is coming on at 3:30. So we're going to hit it, chop it up. I just want to see your predictions, what y'all think, man. As we get into this weekend, man, of course, you're going to hear the championship game is called, man, the Slade Championship, because our guy Shamar, man, rest in peace to him. He played in our league, and unfortunately, he's not with us here in person. But he is dog. He's what up, Terminator? What up, bro? Yes, sir. Hey, I definitely think one of the top rushers in the league. You heard me? I got to get you on here with me, T. What up? How you doing, Jordan? Hey, Jordan played good, man. He played good in his regular game with Wolfpack, and he played around for the Mud Bowl. The Mud Bowl was fun, man. And he showed out in there too. I'm freezing up a little bit. I don't know if y'all see that on your end. Let's see. Let me know, man, in the comments if y'all can hear me pretty good. See me pretty good. If not, I want to get this right. Yeah, the Mud Bowl. It was the greatest game in Phenom history. It was, man. The Mud Bowl, it was good, man. All right, cool. All right, on my end, for some reason, it's like going choppy, whatever. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep talking, man. But yeah, last week the Mud Bowl, man, that was the game of the week, and a lot of the guys they had good spirits. I called it a Mud Bowl because it was two defeated teams, man, that didn't win the game during the regular season up to that point. But I just wanted us to come together, have fun, and we did that, man. It was truly a success. We definitely want to. It kind of proved even more. We need to do an All-Star game, man. What y'all think about that? We need to do an All-Star game. Also, I want to know, are you guys interested in doing a fantasy league where we put all the players in a draft? I pick like 8 captains and we just let the captains pick. I'm thinking of the captains like draft like the first 5 guys on each team. And then Pat and I just go and pre-populate the rest of it, man. Try to keep it balanced. What do y'all think about that? That's something you guys would be interested in? Yes, sir. All right, T, he's in there. Yes, sir. Because, man, I definitely think that'll be fun. We won't do like a whole season, but we could do maybe like 3 or 4 Sundays straight with a double elimination tournament, something like that, to where, if your team gets out. Yes, sir. Hey, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Hey, if okay, sounds good. I'm hearing some good stuff. So, I mean, I really want to do it before our spring season. Like I want to do it a couple weeks, like I say, maybe 4 weeks. We do a fantasy draft, and then we'll provide the shirts for you guys. Talk to some guys to get some good prices, but we'll provide the shirts, the tops, and the captains. Hey, you guys practice with your squad. And it'll be a little small fee, but everyone that pays their fee up front to get your name in there, thinking like maybe $40 or something. But I definitely think it's gonna be fun. The Mud Bowl really proved that, you just want to play with some other different people sometimes. Sometimes you want to link up with your enemy. You're like, man, we always can't be at war. We can be on the same team sometime. And then immediately after that, everybody go back to their squads. And we're going to go into seeing if we're going to have to stop EBK from getting a 4-peat. Whew. Man, all right, Hig is down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fantasy draft, man. Hey, I definitely got to get you to be a captain, bro. Get you to be a captain of your squad. But yeah, so if we do the fantasy draft immediately after that, we'll do a regular season game, man, and see if we can keep EBK from getting a 4-peat. But before they get a 4-peat, they got to get a 3-peat. So let's go ahead and get into this weekend, okay? I don't have my slides up. I forgot to say that. I don't have my slides, so it's just us just chopping it up, and I'll kind of go to our Facebook page a little bit. We put that up there. But, man, the first game on Saturday is going to be a good one. I'm going to put up what everyone said in the league on the page, man, for this wasted talent versus unknown game. I mean, let's talk about both teams. As you can see right here on the page, 64% pick unknowns to win and 36% pick wasted talent to win. Of course, here in the league, we know about the one and only Liko, aka Playoff Patel. We know about him, and he's used to being on EBK, but now he's with wasted talent. I mean, wasted talent. Liko didn't even play the last game. He didn't play last week. He was there, but I guess he was doing load management. And it was a game that wasted talent needed to win to solidify their spot in the playoffs. But I mean, they blew it. I think they played P City, but they blew them out of the water, man. It wasn't even close. So I mean, it seems like wasted talent has truly grown as a team. They have DQ back. he was going crazy, bro. KD was on the team, but he's not anymore. Man, KD, if you listening, are you hurting, bro, man? Because you brought unknowns back together. You got them there, and they're in the playoffs. KD with unknowns that kind of, was disagreeing a little bit, so he decided to part ways and go back to his old team, Wasted Talent. And then on Wasted Talent, I really don't know what happened, but I know KD's no longer on Wasted Talent. So, man, KD, you could have been in the playoffs, man. You could have been balling out, bro. I hate it turned out that way, bro. But Wasted Talent, you got Quan rushing. I mean, Quan, if you can go back, it was kind of during the mud ball. Quan was talking. He was talking out to Corey, man. He said, Corey, he has the most sacks in the league, and he is the best rusher in the league. So somebody did a post. I think it was Duke did a post for him, man. Duke did a post for Quan, just acknowledging that he is a nasty rusher, which he is, bro. So Wasted Talent, needless to say, they're not the same team, man. Coming in the playoffs, they've stepped it up. Duke has been a great leader for him, and he has some more leadership now with Lico. So, and DQ, I'm missing somebody else too. I'm missing a couple of people, man. I know Caleb is now on unknowns, and some of the guys that got cut from Wasted Talent, I believe they're playing with unknowns now. And unknowns has come from a long way, because the first game they got blown out. They played EBK, the defending champs, but they got blown out, man, in the game of the week, first game. But since then, they've lost 2 more, but they've jailed here at the end. They're peaking at the right time. So unknowns, got Kez at quarterback. Kez, aka Lil Kyler Murray. I mean, he's solid, he's smooth. I think for me, I really think the matchup is gonna be Kez versus Quan Hartman. If Quan can get to Kez and sack him, yes, sir, Jalen, I did forget you, bro. That's why I said this game personal. Hey, put the league on notice, Jay. Put us on notice, man. I saw your comment where you said it's personal. Hey, turn up on him, bro. It's definitely, everybody's gonna be watching the championship weekend, so we all out there tune in to see. We're ready for some new talent to step up and take the charge, man. It's your time, big dog. But I think this Wasted Talent unknown game is gonna really come down to Kez. It's gonna come down to Kez, and it's gonna come down to Quan Hartman. If Quan can sack him and just get him flustered, then I think it's gonna be flipped. And y'all know who I'm talking about when I say Quan, right? I'll pull his picture up right quick. See y'all, this guy right here with the white shirt on, the rusher for Wasted Talent. Quan goes crazy. He goes in, man. So Quan can have a big day. Quan's fiery. He's fiery, man. But I mean, he put the league on notice during the mud ball game. He said he sacked a couple people, and he pretty much, he said he's leading the league. So I think he has a chip on his shoulder right now. Even though he's successful, I think he has a chip on his shoulder. So Kez, you better look out, bro. You better look out. I think Quan coming. But knowing Kez he's a baller. He's gonna keep himself composed. I think what's gonna determine who wins ultimately is who gets the argument. We talk about it every week, man. If unknown starts arguing with each other, then I think they're gonna lose. I think so. If Wasted Talent start arguing with each other, I think they're gonna lose, man. So we're gonna see who can keep their composure, who can keep it together, man. So the winner of this game is going to play. The winner of Wasted Talent Unknown is going to play EBK, who is our top team. Now let me say this with the bracket, because a lot of people are like, man, why is the 4 and the 5 playing each other? Like, huh? Because I saw some people say the 2 and the 5 should play each other, but if the 2 and the 5 play each other, and then the 3 and 4 play each other, because that's how I was thinking at first, but I had to. That's just when I was just kind of just brainstorming. But when I sat down and looked at it, the one would have the 1 seed in that way will have a harder route to the championship than the 2 and the 3, because the 2 and the 3 would play the lowest seeds 4 and 5, and then odds are typically they win. So then you'll have 4 or 5 is basically playing. Right. Yep. So if you do it the other way, 4 and 5, they typically lose. So your 2 and your 3, one of them, which is your 3, they'll have to play the 1, and then 2, they'll pretty much have an easy game, and then they're in the championship. So if you do it that way, then the 2 seed has the easier route, and you don't want the 2 seed to have an easier route than the 1 seed. Then it's like, what's the point of being a 1 seed and fighting for that all season? So hence, this is why, like Sacavelli is saying, your 4 and 5 is like your play-in game. Your first round is, 4 and 5 playing each other, and then the winner of that plays 1. And then so they're gonna play EBK, and then after that, you're gonna have the sequel. Man, the sequel is gonna be crazy. And once again, I'm not gonna be on too long because I know we got some dope college football games coming up on 3:30. So, but this sequel, I don't know if you saw my post. I'm gonna read it real quick. But the sequel, the rematch, number 2 Death Row versus number 3 Grave Diggers. The first game didn't disappoint at all. Some say Dalton Davis injury cost Grave Diggers their 14-0 lead, man. What do y'all think about that? I mean, Grave Diggers were up 14-0 first play. They came out throwing into Antonio. He came off at the wideout position and stepped back into the head position. As like kind of like a trick play, and then he has a cannon of an arm, so he threw it all the way down, man. LJ caught it, and it was a crazy play. They started off on high energy. They started off 14-0. Dalton ran 2 touchdowns in, but next thing you kind of knew, in the second half, Dalton, he threw 2 pick six. That's why I thought they took him out. He threw 2 pick six to Keenan. Back-to-back plays. I mean, it was crazy. Back-to-back series, excuse me. And that's why I thought they took him out. But then Jalen, he came back, and some others as well. But Jalen did confirm. He said Dalston was hurt. That's why he came out of the game. So with the healthy Dalston, I ask you guys, man, what do y'all think? I mean, do y'all think these boys can start off 14-0 and sustain it all the way through? What do y'all think, man? We have the league saying, like I was just showing, Death Row, they still got Death Row winning 60% to 40%. So, I mean, with a healthy Dalston, I definitely think he's going to play safer. I don't think Sacavelli, man, I need you. Let me know. Did you get a sack in the game? I think Corey got 1. I gotta remember him saying he got 1. Did y'all get any sack against Grave Diggers? I mean, Dalston was. I mean, you guys were there though. It was just some missed flags. You just gotta grab them flags, man. But I mean, I really know this is gonna come down to be a good game. Sack said, Sack don't be getting no love. I didn't rush. but I got 7 sacks, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. Corey got a sack. Okay, I thought I remember him saying he got a sack that game. Hey, Sacavelli. Quint Hartman say he leading the way right now, man. But Sack, now you are one of the few rushers that really get picks. Like you have 2 picks for the year, like you stated, a touchdown. You got my respect, bro. Like you definitely in the running for defensive player of the year. It's tight. It's a tight race, man. But if you, I guess it's kind of hard, Sack, to get that respect. Because I guess some people may think, like, are you the best rusher on your team? You know what I mean? Because you got, like you just said, Corey got 10 sacks. You have 7, which is good. I mean, you're averaging about a sack a game. That's dope. So yeah, I mean, both of y'all together, man. It's a team effort. Y'all boys, y'all definitely have a chemistry. Sack, man, is B gonna be there? Is B gonna be there? I think me and Quay is tied at 7. He got okay. Yeah, man, both of y'all kind of similar in a way. He's more he's speedier. You're relentless though, man. You gonna come. Mud bowl stats don't count. Yes, you true. You're right about that, man. They don't. I make sure of it. They don't. But is B gonna be here, bro? Because I heard a couple weeks ago. I think when we had Corey and another Death Row member. Can't remember who else was on. It was Corey. Who else was on? I think it was Loud. I think it was Corey and Loud. I think they said B's gonna be here, man, for the playoffs. So is B coming back? Sheesh. B gonna be there. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm gonna be honest. From watching the first matchup between Gravediggers and Death Row, overall, it seemed like Death Row had more speed. Like Gravediggers got some speed. Like Gravediggers had the fastest 2 guys, the quickest 2 guys. But it seemed like Death Row had more quality players, if that makes any sense. So if B's coming back, and I think you guys were missing someone that game. I can't remember, but I mean, B coming back is major, man. Because, I mean, he can cover just about anybody at receiver, step for step. In the rush, him at rusher is crazy. Hey, man, I'm just saying it said just to stop it. I'm just saying. I think Gravediggers had the fastest like guys or the most talented, skilled guys. I don't know, man. Keenan, y'all woke up an extra beast in Keenan, man. So we gonna see. I need JJ. JJ and I talked on Sunday, man, and he had to get me. He's like, man, I heard, get me about what I said on the podcast. But what I said was the last game, he started off shaky. He was kind of had the right reads, but he just kind of missed some passes, but he settled down by the end of the first half. Into the second half, they got the W. So JJ, man, run, bro. I'm telling you, Jay, run, dog. Run. If JJ is running that ball, securing the first down, and then just getting to the red zone, because that's one thing about flag, bro. People gonna miss flags. Think about Dawson running in his 2 touchdowns. Guys are right there, but it just missed the flag. They touched it, but it didn't pop off. So I say, man, JJ run that thing, bro. Lock it in. I want to see the JJ that came out last championship against EBK, the MVP. I want you to how you were the second half of the game, come out that way. And I can definitely see y'all getting a dub if you do that. Now, Gravediggers, Dawson, if he comes out like he was on that 14-0 lead, it's gonna be a ball game, baby. It's gonna be a ball game. But I think they may put LJ at quarterback like they did towards the end. But it all comes back to, is Jalen telling the truth? He said the only reason why Dawson wasn't in there is because he got hurt. I don't think that's true though, man. After those 2 pick six, I think the guys got fed up, man. And what Gravediggers team is showing up? Let's talk about it. Gravediggers, a lot of their players didn't get to play. So I'm curious to see what Gravedigger team shows up. Because you got 2 games. Everybody not built just to play, on both sides for 2 games back to back. It's gonna be back to back. So of course we're gonna have a little break in between, but some guys haven't done that in a while. And some of the guys on Gravediggers, they do it all the time. So I think they'll be straight. But I don't know. Marcellus, you gonna be out there? Who else? Jay Patel, you gonna rock out there? They gonna need you. But I don't know if the last game ran them away because they didn't get that playing time like they were used to. So I know Jalen, he don't care. He ain't getting no playing time. He don't care though. But I know he'll be out there. But I think that's gonna be a variable going into this game because Death Row, as a team, I really think Death Row may be the best overall team, man, from what I've seen the last couple weeks. And I haven't really talked about EBK. Yes, sir. I definitely agree. It's gonna be a movie, man. It's definitely gonna be a movie, bro. So I mean, it seemed. So who do you guys think? Who do you guys have? You have Gravediggers or Death Row? I mean, do y'all think it's a possibility that the Gravediggers, they're gonna come back hungry, humbled, and they're gonna handle business? I don't see a blowout. I could see maybe one team being up by like 12 points, though. I can see it either way. I think the Gravediggers probably have the most momentum going in because they lost last time and they were winning at first, just like EBK did against them. Like if they play EBK again, I would say EBK will have the momentum because they lost. They were up 18-0. They lost, so they're chomping at the bit to play them again. So I feel like Gravediggers is the same way, man. Them boys, especially after Death Row trolled and did their post, man, after the win. So I know Gravediggers, they like, ooh, man. Corey put up the hit the road Jack, going back to Spartanburg, Greenville. So I know those guys, they can't wait for tomorrow, bro. They took a piece of humble pie, some of them, and I think they're ready to ball out. So this game gonna be crazy. And like you said, bro, it's gonna be a movie, dog. It's gonna be a movie. So the winner of this game, they're gonna go to the Slade Championship, man. They're gonna go to the Slade Championship. So EBK, got 2 games to talk about, man. EBK is gonna face the winner, Wasted Talent versus Unknown. I'm hearing some things. Who did Derek pitch the ball to for them to lose? I forgot all about that. Oh man, I forgot all about that. Sat, it was you, right, man? It was you, right? They pitched the ball to you. That was a crazy play. It was a crazy play, man. But EBK is either gonna play Wasted Talent or Unknowns, man. Who y'all got them playing? It was definitely me. Laugh aloud. Set them up for it. Yeah, that was crazy. It was. If y'all don't know what play he's referencing, it's at the end of the Gravediggers Death Row Game of the Year. We'll see if it's a game that can beat it, man. We gotta do that, like a Game of the Year award. We definitely have to do that, man. Y'all remind me when we do that next week, because each year we gotta recap the best game that we had. But yeah, Gravediggers was down 39-35, and threw it to the center. Derek, man, running and sack is like, Derek, pitch me the ball. And I do think I'll talk about that later, but he pitched to the ball, and game was over. And it was like 1 minute left. They were driving, but yeah, I'll talk about the other part of that later on. But EBK, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be unknown. It's gonna be wasted talent. I just know it's gonna be a heck of a good game. But like I was saying earlier, I'm hearing that EBK may have some players not there. I don't know if they're not going to be there the whole day or just like the first game or if they went to the championship game. But I'm hearing that they're not going to have their whole team, man. I really hate to hear that. I think in a way, that's why some guys may be advocating for like a longer season, like championship on a different day. But I feel them if that's the case. But depending upon who's not there, we may not see the usual EBK that we used to seeing. So I don't even know. Like, that's crazy because if it's not a strong EBK, that means unknown could be in the championship. Wasted talent could be in the championship. We may have wasted talent versus Death Row championship, or wasted talent versus Gravedigger championship. But I mean, if depending upon who's not there for EBK, you may have some players playing out of position. But good thing with EBK, they really do a good job of recruiting. So they have talent everywhere. DJ Loud, what up, bro? How you doing, man? But yeah, I'm just talking about how I'm hearing maybe EBK's players may not be there. All of them may not be there Sunday. But that's major because if we have a championship where it could be unknowns versus Gravediggers or Death Row, that could be crazy. Loud's dropping some news. He said BP's not gonna be there. Ooh. If BP is not there, we should do some position awards. Got you, bro. Yup. If BP is not there, man, that's major. BP is KD when KD is at quarterback. So, what? KD not gonna be there? Oh man. BP and KD? Whew. Dang. So are we gonna have a three-peat? I don't know if we're gonna have a three-peat. If they missing BP and KD, then it's like who playing quarterback? At least if BP wasn't there, they'll still have KD who's been playing quarterback, or maybe Shaq who's been playing quarterback who could play. So well, I guess if KD not there. Oh, okay. He said I'm just chatting. Okay. Hey coach. Hey, you got information, man. I listen to you, bro. Shout out to Coach Patterson, man. Death Row's coach. But if BP's not there or possibly KD, I don't know. I've just been hearing some different names, man. But they still okay. Let's just say those two guys are not there, or he said he was just playing. Let's just say BP's not there. You still got Cardi, still got Lodi, and Lodi and Cardi is a lot. BA. I mean, you still got some veteran guys. Be great. You know, you got the Adams brothers. I mean, that's still in the little brother. If BP's not there, is little bro gonna be there? We're gonna see. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, man, he got the pick six last game. Had played corner, had the dreads. Dog. About 6'3", 6'4". dog, track star. But if EBK doesn't make it to the championship, that's gonna shake some things up. Because I know a lot of people probably had them in there. But wasted talent, listen to me, dude. Listen to me. This is your chance. You just gotta be unknowns. It's not gonna be easy. Then EBK not at 100% without playoff Patel, without possibly their best players. Wasted talent. You guys could make it into the championship, man. You could. Unknowns. All you have to do is beat wasted talent. And then if it's a hurt EBK, come on, unknowns, you could possibly do it. Then you can get your revenge on. I know you guys played Death Row. I don't know if I know it played Gravediggers. I can't remember. But you can get your revenge, man. You can get your revenge and be the champs. We all know. Back in the day, the unknowns used to win the championship in the rec league and it's a rec. They said the rules was real crazy, but you guys have won it before. Wouldn't it be amazing for unknowns to go on top? For you guys, it'll be amazing. But we're gonna see, man. So let me check the time. All right, it's 3:22. I told you I was gonna be done before the Alabama game, but so I said it at the beginning. This has been the most competitive league we've had so far. I mean, no undefeated teams. This is truly gonna be championship weekend. As you hear, all the variables, we don't know who's going to be in the championship, man. I'm trying to figure out my script right now. I've tried to, flip some things around, try to hit some people and see if they ain't going to send me some cash out money, to see, if I could write the script in their way. So, but all seriousness though, man, it's wide open, bro. Do not sleep on the U. Hey, bro. Y'all would have to win 3 games. It's wasted talent. EBK and then Gravediggers are unknown. Hey, I've seen guys do it before. I've seen guys play 3 games and come out successful. So I mean, you guys will have a break in between too. That last game, if you guys can win those first 2. But we definitely not sleeping on the U. Not from what I've been seeing here lately. Y'all got Red out there too. I know y'all boys ready to turn up on the field. But guys, we're gonna be able to see who are the contenders, who are the pretenders. There's a lot of trash talking this whole year from the off-season crazy, off-season free agent frenzy to where we are now. And I just want to thank everyone for participating, for real, in the season so far. Invite your family out, man. First game is going to be at 2:00 like it always is. We're going to have 4 games, championship game, game of the week. I don't know who's going to be in it. I can't make the flyer, man. Can't make the flyer because it's highly competitive. Jalen Jenkins. Oh, this is Jalen Dixon, not Jalen Jenkins. Yeah, Jerry Jones, Jalen. He's 0-4 versus me. Corey, man, I don't know. Jalen might be nervous. He hasn't been on the podcast this whole time. I'm not even going to put you on, Corey, man. Let you go crazy. But, man, put everybody on the fly that's in the playoffs. That's a good idea. I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that tonight, man. That's a good idea. I guess I could say championship weekend, 2-6. I put a little asterisk. Championship game. Or should I just do it just the championship game with the 4 teams and then just promote that? Man, it's wide open, bro. Do y'all agree? I mean, you really don't. Is Dawson the quarterback or is Jerry Jones firing him? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I asked earlier. It was about 12 people on here when I asked. They hadn't commented or anything. So I want to know too. Because he said he only benched. he only got benched because Dawson only got benched for Gravediggers because he was hurt. I don't know if it was his groin, hamstring, I don't know what it was, but he looked fine to me when he threw those pick six. So, I mean, it wasn't like bad. He had good anticipation. It was just bad throws. The first one was LJ just wasn't ready. They just didn't talk about it, obviously. Or, I mean, you could just tell they haven't played together. And that's the weakness of the Gravediggers. There's a lot of talent, but they don't practice. They ain't play together. It's just a conglomerate of really good athletes, you know. So, I mean, Corey said, Cap, his feelings just was hurt. Yeah, man, I definitely think Dawson was mad that he threw those two pick six because I don't see Gravediggers. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't see them winning, but it would have been a lot. It would have been tough because it still would have been back and forth because I think it was 19-20 at that point. No, Death Row had just scored a touchdown. So Death Row is up, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, after the first one, because Death Row got ball back first. They drove down the field, scored. And then after that, that's when Dawson got in through pick six, Keenan. And the next drive, Dawson got in through a pick six to Keenan. So I don't know, Jalen. We need to know this question, man. Is Dawson the quarterback? Or did you fire him, Jerry Jones? We need to know, man. I know, Jalen. I know you listening because you don't do nothing on Saturdays. Watch college football. So we need to know, bro. So Corey, man, we were talking about you earlier about Quan Hartman. He said he's the best rusher in the league. I don't know if you saw the Mud Bowl Facebook Live of the game, but he said he's the best rusher in the league. He said he has 15 sacks. So he put you on notice. He said, stop saying you the best. I'm saying you the sack leader. And we got the Terminator in here. I think he has something else to say about it. I'm gonna say this too before I get off, because I said it first at the beginning. But are you guys interested in doing a fantasy league with all the players? The Mud Bowl was kind of just a little tidbit of that. He said Jalen been in the comments all season. Now he goes. Yep, that's it. 15 sacks. You don't believe it, bro? Hey, man, that's what that man said. 15 sacks. Hey, he said he got 5 sacks against a team. I'm not for sure, but yeah. But are you guys interested? Let me explain it again. I did a little bit earlier. Because I want to get some feedback from you guys. Because if y'all don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. But fantasy draft with the players in the league, it's like a $40 fee for every player that plays. It's going to be a double elimination tournament. So it won't, if you lose one time, you won't be out, you know. But you pay up front and that gets your name in the roster. And then from there, I'll pick like 8 captains and then they'll do their draft. We'll do it live on a podcast. We'll definitely do it live, man. And I'm thinking the captains only pick like the first 5 players on their team. Yeah, Mud Bowl, stats don't count. I told him that, and I think he was saying outside of it. So, but I'm gonna get a breakdown game by game, which ones to clarify. But yeah, on the fantasy draft, the captains pick the first five players, and then after that, Pat and I will populate the teams to make sure they're even and balanced, and then it just take about 4 Sundays to pretty much just do a double elimination tournament. I think 8 teams would be solid, and we would come up with the jerseys for you guys, and it's something fun, man, to play with some guys that you probably haven't been able to play with if you if you couldn't get on a certain team, you know, give you an opportunity to meet new guys. My biggest thing is everybody just realize it's a brotherhood. It's coming together, man, and really doing it. Pat been taking stats. Corey ain't make his numbers up. Nah, I say keep it the way it is. Corey said, I don't want to team up at all. Playoff C in full effect. I ain't saying a word on that field. Tell him, Zimby. Hashtag Zimby. Oh, I'm glad you commented, man. I want to let you guys know Zimby, the food truck, he will be out there. He's supposed to be letting me know the menu he's going to have so you guys can know ahead of time. So you guys can know ahead of time what's out there. Man, support him, man. He's coming out. Also, we still have our vendor with Duke and DC, man, with the hot dogs. So if you want hot dogs, they gonna have that. So Zimby not gonna have the hot dogs. They gonna have the hot dogs. We know he usually does hot dogs and stuff, but I told him, man, that's Duke and DC's things, man. I know you guys love those hot dogs. But playoff Z in full effect. Yes, sir. Z, you gonna score a touchdown, man? That's what we want to know. You gonna score a touchdown? So Corey, you say you don't want to play on no team with nobody else but your boys, huh? I mean, you just switched teams, man. You on a new team this year. You on a new team this year, man. But more of the story of this podcast, we're gonna see who the pretenders and who the contenders are. I mean, like I said, man, I'm playoff Z. I'm working on the script, man. I'm working on the script to see who the champions are gonna be. I don't know. You know, I always have to make a bold prediction. I always have to make a bold prediction. I've made this bold prediction at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna make it again. EBK will not play in the championship game. I don't know if it's going to be wasted talent that beats them or unknowns that beats them. But EBK will not do a three-peat, and they will not play in a championship game. So that's as far as I gotten on the script. Zimby, I think you gonna do the game-winning touchdown. I ain't even going to church for this playoff game. No, Zimby. Make it in the house, bro. Make it in the house. I don't want the league to interfere with your corporate praise, bro. But you heard it right here. EBK will not make the championship. They are not going on a three-peat. I told y'all at the beginning of the season, I already wrote the script, at least that part of it. EBK, don't put me in no video, man. Don't put me in no video later. I guess we'll see who the champs are. That leaves, what, 4 of the teams? Gravediggers, Death Row, Wasted Talent, and Unknowns. So thank y'all so much for tuning in today. We're gonna be out there tomorrow, man. Bright and early, man. I'm gonna unlock the gate. I'm gonna unlock the gate, man, a lot early. So I'm gonna go early and unlock it, man. So if y'all want to go out there and get warmed up, get in the zone, Z, just read your Bible first, man, before you go off there, man. What you say, Z? I ain't even going to church for this playoff game. But I'm gonna open the gate early, man. So y'all pop out there. Do your best. We're gonna see, man. Championship weekend. Contenders. Pretenders. We gonna see. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your family, man. Love y'all.